Hello. So I hope. Hello. So I hope right now I'm online. Yeah, so I guess someone is watching. Anyway, like first of all, would like to say really huge thanks everyone who provide feedback based on like first stream, and based on it I did two things. First of all, I finally bought a microphone, so right now it should be like much more better to hear me. There should not be any echo, and I guess noise cancellation should works much more better. And the second thing, I increase size of my IntelliJ IDEA, so right now it should be much more visible than like previously. So today we would like to discuss about theming and adaptive layouts inside Compose UI applications. Again, like disclaimer, I'm not professional multi-platform developer and Android developer, so all what I will do here is I'm also like studying, and don't take it as some best practice or like one source of knowledge. So like check official documentation and another person on YouTube. Anyway, so first stream we finished, like we already have some application. Yeah, I can run it, and I hope it still will work because I did nothing, only push my changes inside GitHub. There will be a link inside description, but also you can find the link from first stream, like description. There is also link. Okay, let me switch. Yeah, it still work. And let's check what is going on. So like we have some update. Let's change it. So we have new Kotlin and also new Android plugin. It can be dangerous, so let's first update this one, Active Compose. It will take some time to download new plugins and new libraries. And we will be able to check. Yeah, I would like to start with adaptive while it's downloading from adaptive layouts. So I have one idea. Hello Zdenek, nice to see you. I have one idea about how like application should look like. I'm not sure about how it will be on desktop, but maybe on mobile it will look better. If on desktop it will be quite ugly, we will be able to take some additional actions to just like change layouts between phone and desktop. Okay, let's try to compile still and make sure that it still works. Okay, as you can see, we still have application. It's nice. And right now let's try to update this plugin and make sure that it also works still for what is going on. Okay, I can do it just this way, I hope. I hope you don't hear background noise, but if you do, so sorry about it. I'm not sure, can I pause translation to close my window, but yeah, please write in chat if this background noise is really annoying, and I will close the window. Anyway, like it's again download something, a lot of stuff. Yeah, again, while downloading. So like my idea, like we should have on application some like top bar where we'll have some account, some search input and settings button. and on the left side we will have a list of something, of accounts, of transaction. On right side we will be able to see details if it's like widescreen, if it's open foldable device, or like it will be switched between screens when it's like display device. And on the bottom there should be like navigation button bar as well, with like accounts, transaction, and maybe reports. But when it will be widescreen, it should be on the left side. Okay, so we build it, and yes, I have this phone, and let's try to run it. You should see my emulator, and hopefully everything will be okay. Yeah, okay, so update was good. So let me switch back. I also shall not forget about it. And let's add new libraries inside our toml file. So first of all, we need to add version. It should be 1.1.2, I hope. And inside libraries, let's add maybe here. So like we have adaptive base library, we have layouts, and we have navigation. Yeah, navigation is really an important thing. And right now in our application, what we should do, yeah, we should start to like make it proper way. So I guess maybe this accounts we still need, but definitely not this box anymore. And this one I will switch really soon. I mean, like this account creation to another files, but let's create new model, call it UI. And first of all, what we need to create, but again, we will touch it in the end of the stream. So we need new file and call it modern money them. And from here, we will provide function modern money team, which of course should be composable. And what we'll do here, we just call material team and provide inside it content, and content it should be here, this composable function. Let's check how it implemented here. Yeah, this way. And I hope we just call it here, yeah. Content, yeah, most probably. Okay, and inside our application we should call modern money team, and inside it, yeah, we will create our, like, provide our design, our UI. So first of all, to be able to create this top bar, we need to provide inside it scaffold, but again, yeah, we need to split it somehow. So let's create here some like new class, and maybe call it like main layout. Again, it should be composable function. And also have this content inside it. But here we can already use scaffold. This is component which come from Android, and we can use it on desktop as well, which provide for us possibility to create some top bar and some internal content. So again, like my idea was to use it, but maybe scaffold it's not so good one at start. Maybe navigation Navigation, let me check how it's called. Navigation, what? NavigationSuitedScaffold, it's better. Do we have it? I guess we need some additional libraries for it. Oh no, we just need to use our libraries. Yeah, we set up it, but not started to use. So like we need not composer, adapt lips. Did I? No, okay, I didn't build Gradle. And the chat is not so active, but yeah. So if you have some questions, please write in chat. I also like set up it slightly more visible. So, yeah, we need layout. We need layout not layout. We need navigation and navigation. What we set up? And just adaptive. Yeah. Okay. So now we should have, but we still don't. Maybe we need something more. Maybe, yes. This two library is enough for Android, but for desktop we also need to create this navigation suite dependency. And by some reason, I don't know why, maybe it's question to JetBrains, they create values reference to compose itself, but not some adaptive library. And right now, yeah, we need to build it. It's not a problem that we implement dependency twice, I hope. And here we can provide suite right now. Yes, nice. And now, yeah, we can create it, and it contains two important things. First of all, it's list how it's named, list item, I hope. Let me recheck. No, it's like navigation items, yes. So we will create bottom navigation, but when it will be widescreen, we will be able to see it on the left side, and we will check it on like my beautiful Android simulator. And for now, I just provide some list of, let's say, accounts. Of course, we will extract it in future in some enums, accounts, transactions, and reports. Let's think it's will be our main navigation, and here we have to create item. Let's imagine what we need here. We need label, maybe icon, is it selected, and some on click. So we can have label first, and it should be again composable companion, so we can use just text and provide what we see. For icon, we can provide icon, and we need icons. Yes, it's important, and fortunately we can take them from compose. I mean, we don't need to specify any library anymore. What we can do here is just implementation compose dot material icon extension. So it's a library which contains a lot of already pre-created icons, and here we just can specify something so again, we will create it better, but right now let's specify here, for example, home. So we have icons rounded home just to make it visible. Here we can still provide it. So we have label, and I guess we should have on click. Right now it can be empty, and yes, most important is selected. Okay, now to be able to select something, we need to specify current destination. Current destination, and maybe first time, well, like, yeah, we will use this by and remember savable, and inside it we will provide mutable state of, and as default value we will use accounts. So again, if someone has experience with React, this remember savable, it's kind of, it can be only remember, there is difference which I cannot describe right now, but it's like state inside React. Yeah, so like we can initialize some state, and then when we like page will be rendering, the state will be saved in value which like you define it, because here it happens the same way, like, right, when we get the recomposition of function, this main layout will be called, and somewhere deep inside compose UI it will check, okay, do I have this remember savable with this with some default value already? It creates some key, maybe based on name and function name, but we can additionally specify it here as I remember. So yeah, we can have some key specific, like if we need to change it based off some like input or like something else, if like we need to refresh the state every time this function is reloaded, but we can use another mechanism as well. Anyway, so it's checked, does it contain already some pre-saved variable? If it's yes, it will reuse. If not, it just will use this default value, which is account right now. And here we can compare that, okay, selected, if like we can compare it with current one. And now on click we can change this current destination equals it. So now we will be able to switch between these navigation items. And I guess we can provide something inside, but not right now. It can be just like content, which we can save as empty. So here inside Mother Money we need to provide main layout and not any content. But right now, if we call it, let's switch our beautiful Android emulator. I hope everything will be okay. But let me fold it first. It takes some time to compile, but you should see already emulator, and it's installing, and you see account, transaction, and report. Yeah, like we can switch between, yeah, icon is the same, but again, like, yeah, we will make it better in future. But right now, if I expand it, you see it on left side. Yeah, like it will be more useful to click it. And I can stop it here, and it will switch back and run desktop application. Because it's already wide enough, yeah, like we can see it here, but if we make our screen smaller, we can see it on the bottom as well. So it's like really adaptive one. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Zdenek, I forgot to do it. Yeah, so let's start from begin. So like we have our navigation, and I add inside this scaffold, so it contains a stop bar, and inside the stop bar we already provided some pre-created central elegant top application bar, and it contains title, it contains navigation icons, what should be before title, and action, what should be after title. And title, it's not only string, it can be any composable function. So in my case, it's outlet text field, but it will be again extended in future. And what I would like to say here, it's about this opt-in. So like in Kotlin, when you implement some functionality, some functions, some packages, anything what like in beta, let's say, you can specify it as opt-in, and in this case, developer who will use it should not approve, should agree with this, that okay, I understand that I'm using some beta version of library, and we just can opt-in it as for like function on for full package. And right now you can see like we don't have any problem anymore, and I will try to not forget to switch back on IntelliJ IDEA, but right now you have to see emulator. And yes, like we have account, we have title, okay, we don't need it right now, and we have like icon for settings. It's not so beautiful right now, we can add some paddings, but if I will collapse it, yeah, we still have it on the top, what is nice. And let me switch back to IntelliJ IDEA to not forget it again. So, and right now, content, yeah, what is like more important here. And for content, I would like to have specific one. So like we can provide here not just like anything, yeah, we can ask function who provides this content which exactly page we would like to show, yeah, and we can provide string here, and in this case when we call it, we just can provide here current destination, yeah. And in this case we will be able to understand that, for example, we requested accounts page, or like we requested transaction page, or we requested report page, and provide right page. So here is our main layout, and here what we can, like right now, we can provide, for example, just box. Let's provide modifier, of course, to fill max size, and content alignment, it will be alignment center, and inside it we can provide just text, and it will contain it. And as I can see, it's what this main layout return, but we can specify it additionally, for example, like page, and in this case we can use page. It's like more visible what exactly we would like to show here. And let's restart our Android application, and yes, we can see that it's account, right now it's transaction, right now it's reports, and if I fold it, we still have reports, we can go back to transaction, or like we can have accounts. Nice. So let's switch back on IntelliJ IDEA, and so instance of box, here in UI we would like to create new package, exactly pages, and as first page let's create first accounts. Is it good name for one function? Because like it will be list of account and details, maybe account list details. And yes, it will be function accounts list details. What is going on? Okay, my IntelliJ IDEA crashed. Right now you should see nothing, and let me restart it. Okay, I guess you should see it back. It's first time it happened. Okay, accounts, account list details, of course composable, And finally here we can move this. And here we can use really cool component. It's called ListDetailsPaneScaffold. And it contains like two properties. First one, it's list pane. Yeah, it's like what we see with list of data, and details pane. Yeah, it's like what we'll see on detail side. But what's going wrong here? Yeah, we need also to provide, I guess, some state, scaffold state, and we will create it like we will navigator. We will need navigator for it. Let's provide just null for now. It has more feature, but let's start with this feature. So like, yeah, what as I already mentioned, we need navigator here. So let's create navigator, and it's remember list something, as I remember, list detail. Yes, remember list details scaffold navigator. And here we need to specify what we will provide when we switch between items. So far we can provide just string, for example. And I guess it's also required to be, yes, opt-in, so like we can do it. And right now here as navigator scaffold state we provided. Okay, looks better, but we still need to do something additional here. Yes, we need directive, I hope. It's how our this list panel scaffold will act, and it's also taken from navigator. So we have all not destination. We should have scaffold directive. Yes. Okay, cool. So now we can inside our list panel create lazy column, which we already did on first stream, and inside it just provide items, and it will be of course our accounts. But I guess we just need to import special function. But as account, we will create new function, call it account UI. Why UI? Because we have a model with account, so it will be like more understandable what exactly it is. It's like account UI, yeah. Oops. And of course composable. And it should has account. I hope I switched to IntelliJ IDEA, yes. And here we will create, of course, card, and inside this card we can create row, and yeah, we need to provide modifier here to fill max width. And maybe like not row right now, yeah, we can just provide text, and inside it put account name. So like we should see this card like some, and maybe padding, it's also good to have, like it should assign all width of the list. Okay, and here like we have account UI. We provide not of course account, but we provide it. It's like current account. Again, we can specify it here to have it more visible. And we need to understand that we click on it. So let's check it here on click function. And it should be unit. But inside it we can provide right now string, but in future of course it will be ID. And it means like when we clickable, and when we click on cart, I guess it's what is expected. I guess some function now. Let's check one more time what we can provide in clickable. Yeah, it's enable. Okay, maybe we can put it here on text. Yes, we have on click here, and in this case we just on click and provide account.name again. And because we specify a new property here, we need to specify that this one is exactly text. And what is wrong? So we need something more, but let's try to make it still clickable. So it's enable true, and we don't need string, yes, but we need on click, and maybe make it here and on click. Why I cannot call it here? Let's try to rename it to make sure. Okay, yes, it doesn't work this way, but it's unit, yeah, so we should be able to reassign it this way. Why not? So can we just assign on click here and provide account.name? Of course not. Okay, so it works this way, but I cannot call function here by some reason. On click to it's strange. Okay, let's keep it as it is for now. Okay, and details will be empty. Let's try to run it on our beautiful emulator. And we see nothing for now. Why? Because I didn't provide it, yeah? Or I did. Let's switch back. Yes, we didn't provide it. So we had content, yes, and inside where we call it, here, yes, we should not provide box anymore. We can use switch when page accounts, so we will call account list details. Come on, it's crashed second time in a row. Sorry about that, like it's never happened before, so I don't know what is going on. So you should see back, and yeah, here is some GTK blah 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 version. So it was here, so we don't need box anymore. We can write when page is accounts, so we provide account list details, else we can just specify our beautiful box with modifier full size and content alignment center, and here provide some text about unknown page. Why not? And let's recall it again. Yeah, it's a good point. So like we see something, but it's under this title, and it's really important thing. It still will be under it. Yes. So we need to switch back, and inside our main layout, we need to provide this scaffold padding. So we need box around our content. And here as modifier, we will provide modifier dot padding. And for top padding, we can provide this and this. What is this already? It's nothing. Okay, I guess it's strange. It should be, or it should be it maybe. Yes, padding values dot calculate top padding. So let's switch back on our beautiful Android. And right now you can see that everything is okay, but because we don't have anything for details, yeah, you see not so beautiful wallet. Yeah, I guess this padding is too big. Okay, let's switch back. So yeah, we need to slightly improve our list detail. So first of all, this card padding should be not so big, but maybe text padding. We can provide modifier here as well. Again, we need text here in this case. And modifier. It looks like maybe we will not touch padding, and we can specify ADP here. We will not touch stemming, but it's not so excited. So, but we need to understand why our click doesn't work. So we need to provide click. It just function, yeah, just unit. So we need to be able to call our parameter function, but yeah, started to work. Don't know why it didn't work previously. So maybe some problem with dash idea. So when we click on our card, we will provide account name. And in this case here in details, yeah, what we can do, we can navigate to this like new details. Like what we have to do, we have to call navigator, but because it's yeah, well, I will show navigator and navigate to, and we can navigate to list. So like we need like a directive. Oops, come on. So it should be like role detail. So like we tell like, okay, navigate from list pane to detail pane, and provide it as key. But this function is suspend one. Suspend function in Kotlin. Yeah, delay, I like found how to make delay smaller, but it's still presented because my internet is not so good for streaming, and like I have 80/20, and 20 it's not so like enough for provide good quality of image. If again my streams will be like popular, which maybe not, I will think about change my provider. But yes, small delay still available. Okay, and yeah, this suspend function, it's quarantine function in Kotlin. It's really cool feature of Kotlin. It's like this green multi-threading, let's say, yeah, like you don't use real processor threads, but like you create some like suspend function which can be stopped, etc. And to be able to like work with it, yeah, we need to provide some specific thing, and it's called scope. Yeah, and I'm just trying to understand where I better way to provide it, maybe here. So we need like scope, and scope is also remember scope, coroutine scope, yes. And here we have to wrap like scope.launch and our navigator. So right now when we click on cart, on item, yeah, I hope you still see my IntelliJ idea. We will navigate to detail page, but to make this process more beautiful, we can use animate panel, I hope, animal pane, yeah. So it will like create some additional beautiful things. And here we need to take from our navigator key, which we provided. So like we can use navigator dot current destination. It can be nullable, so we like provide this beautiful thing. So content key, which also can be nullable. And if we have it, it means like everything is okay. And here we can create our account details. By the way, maybe it's better to rename. Why it doesn't work? Okay, let's use this refactor, rename account list item. Yes, okay. And here we also can create new file, account details, and to the function account details, of course composable, and inside it we can provide account again, but yeah, we provide just string, but yeah, we will fix it. And here like let's use our favorite one, so box modifier. Maybe it's better to create some already preset up box and reuse it every time when I would like to use it. And here like we will have of course text and account.name, and maybe we can join currencies. And here like yeah, we have key, and right now what we can do, yeah, we can call account details and found accounts dot first and provide here name it dot name equal it, yeah, because what it should not be account. Oh yeah, because so here we should specify key and ask key here, yeah, okay. So I guess we did everything. So we can click and let's launch our beautiful emulator again. So right now you can see on the right side there is empty page, and when we click on wallet we have wallet, when we click on bank we have bank, but there will be problem. When we click back, you see instance of go back to, but no, maybe for a huge window it's okay, but if I foldable it, yeah, if I click, we go to the wallet, you can see this beautiful animation, but when I click back, we close application instance of go back. Why it happened? Because we need specific thing and this specific thing called BackHandler. It's also, as I remember, experimental one, but we definitely need it. And to be able to use it, let me switch back to IntelliJ IDEA. We need to specify new library, compose a BackHandler. So we are building. I guess, yes, it's downloaded. And now here we need to add dependencies, libs compose.backhandler. And here in list details, we need to create it, yeah? So like we need BackHandler okay, yeah, by some reason we didn't have. And here we need navigator can navigate back. So when we call, yeah, we have to opt in it. It's like to be able to understand that we can navigate back, we are using navigator here. And what we need to do, launch and click navigator, go navigate, not navigate to, we need to navigate back. Yes. Nice. But now we also need to cover our list panel to animated one to also have this beautiful animation when we go from to back. Okay, let's switch back to Android emulator. Let's fold it. It's still building. There is no error. We can switch back to IntelliJ IDEA. You can see that it does something. It takes some time by some reason. Okay, let's switch back to emulator. And what happened? Did it crash? Yes, it did. But why? We need to check logcat for it. Let's switch back. So we crash here. Why? Snapshot observable. It's too big to. Let's try to run it again. And we will see what will happen when it's crashed. So get items failed RPC. Get items RPC failed. Failed resolution of Android Compose BackHandler GDK. It's interesting. It looks like this is the problem of this BackHandler itself. Let's try to run it for desktop. Okay, yeah, it works here. And if I click escape, it's not reacted. But if I make it smaller, yeah, but it works here. So most probably it happened because of, yeah, we still like unknown page, you can see, but here, yeah, it works as expected. It's interesting what is going on Android. So let's try to check one more time. So if we run phone, we go to logcat and account list details. So yeah, it's failed here, BackHandler. And I guess I still don't find class Android X, GTK and path. Huh. Let's try to search it. You will not see my browser. Maybe it used wrong BackHandler. Which BackHandler we have here? Compose UI, BackHandler. No, everything looks okay. Okay. Yeah, to not waste time. So let's comment it out. It's only BackHandler itself. Yeah, me neither. But it looks like some really problem with library itself, because yeah, it should be available. Maybe because of new versions they forgot to provide some compatibility. So I don't know, but let's check that. Yeah, if we run it on right now without BackHandler, it works properly. So yeah, like we will not be able to to go back, but yeah, we will. I will try to solve this problem, and like not on stream, and like we will see why it still crashed. Anyway, it worked. Okay, and yeah, we have 5 minutes left. Let's switch back to IntelliJ IDEA. And let's discuss finally about theming. So we need to provide some colors here. Yeah? Like we have specific property here, and it's called color schema. And we can create two color schema. Yeah, it can be light schema, and it should be like color schema. I guess this way, yeah. So can we yeah, it should be function and like primary, yeah, primary, etc. Like red, yeah. Just let's try to use default light color. I thought we can use default light color schema. It just will take some time to provide all these colors, so let's try to ask some ChatGPT to create for us these colors. Okay, it's provided, so let's copy it. Yes, here we don't need private. What is navigator? Okay, yeah, it creates slightly more than I asked, so like we should have also this, and again we don't need this one. So we have some color here, not sure how it will looks like. So let's create a lot of comments. Anyway, like yeah, we can have light and dark. Yeah, it's what I try to find. Yeah, so when we can override only one color. So for example, right now, yeah, I can maybe remove all this, yes, and it will still work. But yeah, let's keep as it was proposed. But here, what we need, yeah, we need to understand which team right now. And what we can do here, we can create this specific check while is dark theme, and we can call specific is system dark theme hook. And when we will switch our theme, it's this hook will be called, and we will be able to switch like our colors. So here, like, we can provide if is dark theme, we will provide dark colors, else we will provide light colors. Yeah, and it's in one place. Yeah, again, like it was generated, so maybe we just need to sorry for background noise. My shades are closing because sun is already set. Okay, and let's try to run it now, and we will see that theme is changed. We don't see it by some reason. It still looks the same. Oh no, okay, yeah, here like now we can see like, yeah, because we don't use a lot of thing, here you can see green color. Yeah, it's maybe we need to play with theming more, but yeah, it's already 1 hour we spent on current stream, so maybe I will do it without stream, because I would like to discuss next stream about dependency injection and how work with database. So I will do it as my homework. Yeah, I will prepare. First of all, we'll understand why BackHandler doesn't work. Then make this account transaction report icon different. Like do some little refactoring to make code more like beautiful. Of course, like we'll recreate, not recreate, but slightly tune this top bar to make work with these icons, and this search panel will also like will work. And only after it I will push my changes and will be prepared for next stream to discuss about dependency injection and how work with database. It's should be quite interesting, maybe even more interesting than this adaptive flyout, yeah, because here we touched only like little things, but with like dependency injection, yeah, which it's what you can use everywhere, not only in some UI with Ktor, etc. Because I would like to use Coin library, and it's also has this Ktor. Ktor is server on Kotlin, so you can work with it there. And it provides this possibility to inject inside composable function, inject view model, which like quite useful because we will work with database, and we need view models to work with it proper way. And yes, this is like really interesting problem. I also would like to investigate why it happened. Maybe because we updated, as I remember, yeah, what we had. No, we updated Android and Active Compose, and not this BackHandler. It should be Compose version. So like, I don't know. I will like investigate why it doesn't work. And yeah, I guess there is no any questions. Sorry that I again forgot to switch once on IntelliJ IDEA, and that it was crashed twice. Really don't know why, but hopefully the stream was useful. Again, like, yeah, we discussed, first of all, like we created some base main layout. Yeah, we'll like understand how to work with it. There will be again additional refactoring because we need to understand on this action or like even title level, yeah, which page is open right now. Yes, we have this current content here, but it's not what we need. Yeah, we need somehow to provide down to child objects some hook. Let's call it hook as on React, which can be used by these child pages to add inside title need functionality. Yeah. So for example, if it's accounts, yeah, we should have some possibility to filter out, for example, by accounts. So like we need to understand that, okay, we type exactly account name and we filter by account. If it will be transaction page, it should has maybe some button when we can click and there will be additional filters. Yeah, like we can filter by incoming transaction or by outgoing transaction only or by some account only, etc., etc., and for reports as well. Yeah, and again, it should be like the scaffold title should not know about like what exactly will be in child pages, yeah, because we can add in future more pages, but it should provide possibility to child page to integrate functionality inside itself. And if it will be quite interesting, I will describe it on like before we will start it next stream with dependency injection in database. I just can briefly provide information about like first of all why this BackHandler didn't work and if I will fix it, of course, and how I fixed it, and all this additional stuff which I hopefully will prepare. And yeah, I guess yeah, it's all from my side. Thank you, Zdenek, and see you on next streams. Bye.